action without focus creates chaos, and focus without action creates missed opportunities. But together, you can elevate a brand. That's where excellence is found. It's part of what excited me most about partnering with Alex and Sam and Behind Bars was bringing another level of excellence into the fold.
Partnering with such a massive company like Krowne, who has such a huge capability when it comes to manufacturing and route to market and delivery, allows us to focus on what we do really well, which is designing great stations, innovating in the bar space.
Behind Bars engineering capabilities and design, Krowne's manufacturing facilities and design, that's going to really take bars to the next level here in the United States and across the whole globe.
For me, it was important that we had two different approaches to the industry, and we would enable each other in sharing, in developing and enhancing each other's company into achieving its potential.
My name's Kyle Foreman. I run Krowne, a third generation, 75-year-old business. And then my partner Paul and I took it over 6 years ago. So it's been a great journey, a family business journey. Krowne makes a majority of the stainless products found within hospitality environments. But a huge focus of what we do as a business is found behind the bar.
We have very strong leadership up at the top, I would say. It's fun to work for a company that is always progressing. We don't stand still. The owners, they are adding new products every year. So there's always changes, which is great, and keeps us very busy and the customers happy.
Paul Calley, Corporate Training Manager and Inside Sales here at Krowne Metal. You don't stick around for nearly 80 years by making products that don't hold up in the marketplace. When customers are looking to design a bar, it's that all of that experience that we've had doing bars for all these years really helps us stand out from the others to really design a bar that will be efficient for that bartender. That's where Krowne's all about, is the quality that we build. We're proud to build it right here in the US, right here in New Jersey, and we really stand behind our product, and we've been doing it for almost 80 years now of having our name out there.
So my name is Alexandre. I am originally from Portugal. I am the CEO of Behind Bars. My goal is to improve the quality of work of bartenders, enhance the visual impact for the guest experience, and ultimately create value to the clients in terms of their outputs.
I'm Sam Millen. I'm one of the co-founders of Behind Bars. Alex and I were both from a bartending background, so whenever somebody has worked in a position or a job, they kind of carry that with them. It's really something that I take the most pride in with Behind Bars, is that every time I'm on a project, working on a project, I'm thinking as a bartender. And now feels like we're turning the page in another super exciting chapter for Behind Bars.
We got to a point where it made sense to partner with another player in the market so we can extend and increase the mission that we're trying to achieve, which is delivering more bars to more markets, and especially to the United States as well. It made a lot of sense.
For Alex and I, a repeating question is, how are we going to do the things that we do well at a bigger scale? How can we do things bigger, better, faster, more consistently?
When you look at any partnership, it has to be grounded in a mutual respect. Before we even looked at where Behind Bars helps Krowne or where Krowne helps Behind Bars, it started with alignment between Alex, Sam, and I. And we found that very quickly, particularly upon meeting in person and spending time in Oslo and in Portugal.
The first time I went to visit Krowne, I felt the energy. I've always focused on building a culture in my company, a place where not only that I want to deliver product for bartenders to do a good job, I also want to create an environment for the people designing and developing to do a good job in delivering others a fantastic product. And I felt that energy at Krowne. And I also have immensely respect for Kyle. He's a very excited, very passionate about what he does.
76 years ago, it was very much a standardized bar business. We want to work together now to actually elevate that, because at scale you can impact tens of thousands of lives. I also think that when you're designing something with people who have built their careers on that occupation, you're going to have better insights. And so that's going to open up a lot of doors. We obviously have these amazing partnerships with ambassadors, but to have the leadership have that experience is critical. And it's something I'm really excited about. Learning, researching together, and helping elevate the entire industry.
A lot of the things that we were being challenged with, Krowne are really, really good at. For us, it was really about that synergy.
I think whenever you have an opportunity to join forces with a company like Behind Bars, it is exciting. We're going to get into new avenues we never got in before. Looking at Behind Bars and what that company has done in terms of bar design and the reputation that Behind Bars has, merging the two companies can only mean great things going forward.
Just came out of 515 Madison. Amazing project. Great stations. Can't wait to see it live. Now we're heading to another client.
Our best projects are when we're working directly with the clients, when we're able to really dive deep into the operational capability of a station. Being close to our clients provides the best results. It provides the best feedback, it provides the best projects.
Behind Bars has been investing in a lot of great internal improvements. We've invested a lot in our product development department. We are developing new systems that will be coming out in the next few years. We are also investing a lot in our community to try to build a platform for sharing information, communicating. It also helps on our design and engineering processes because we are getting more manufacturing point of view because I think that's one of the biggest contributions that Krowne can give us is the manufacturing perspective. That will help us enable to do fantastic things in the next few years.
So right now, where there's no windows, the back half is extra storage.
Oh, wow.
And then the front half is all office space that we're renting back to Konica.
Oh my
And then
goodness.
this building right here, all the way down, is all ours.
Jeez, the
Yeah.
whole area here is
So-
Krowne.
Yeah, so we have to own one more building to call it Krowne Boulevard.
Right?
Yes, that's what Kyle and Paul's goal
Oh,
is.
really?
Technology, machinery has helped us really keep up with the demand. And facilitating that combination of our production team plus the machinery that we have enables us to be able to produce products at a much quicker rate.
When you go behind the bar, you really start to focus on how the ergonomics come into play and how this affects not only the customer or the patron, but also the bartender who's working behind that environment. At Krowne, we spend a lot of time thinking about that, particularly when we're producing at scale, how we can elevate that side of the business.
I would say the most impressive thing is that Krowne continues to reinvest in the factory and the business. I know we have nice machinery and it's automated.
It can run 24 hours a day. We didn't get rid of any jobs. It's just to increase productivity. We can store material in it. We can cut it. It's 5 machines all in one. It bends parts, cuts parts, puts them on a pallet, and then in the morning, if it's running at night, we can just pick it up with a forklift, put them on the shelf, and start working.
We bring the manufacturing expertise. We have the US market. We have a very, very strong knowledge base on how it operates. We have strong partners throughout the entire US. So I think together it's sort of a match made in heaven. Like, it makes sense.
We're looking at refrigeration. So they've done a little prototype for us. So we're going to look at the handles and how that's been done, and then make some decisions, hopefully.
Krowne and Behind Bars are working in the same segment, but they are two different products delivering the same output. We will always be bartender-centric first. We are working towards delivering best working environments for everyone in the bar industry. I don't think that will ever change, which is something that is very positive with this partnership, because in the end of the day, I believe that Krowne is trying to do the same thing, right? Deliver a better product to the industry.
For Alex and I, it was very important that Behind Bars not only continue to operate as it does, all the things that make it a great company, but that the main point of this was the opportunities that we would be provided.
I think there's going to be a ton of learning that'll happen from both of us. We're going to be challenging and pushing what's capable and what's possible, all while learning from a lot of their experience and expertise. And then we're going to be able to benefit them on the same way, really creating something that's bespoke and craft forward.
Behind Bars and Krowne are very independent from each other. We are only enabling certain parts of the business to help us reach more people. Reaching more people doesn't mean that we want to only grow the company financially. We want to use that to invest in innovation, to invest in delivering better products, to launch new products, to really change the industry in a way that we will create a new status quo.
I don't see this as any kind of big dramatic change. I really see it as just an opportunity to continue doing the work that we're doing, but at a bigger scale.
I think we will be able to deliver something amazing for the users, right, for the bartenders, and ultimately deliver better guest experiences, which is what I'm really excited about.
I really see this as not a turning point necessarily, but definitely a new chapter. Partnering with a company like Krowne is opening up so many opportunities, so I'm super excited actually to see what the future holds.
Well, it will unlock the true potential or the total potential of both brands. Team Untapped Potential. Like, it sort of was this defining moment of explaining what we were trying to achieve through this whole partnership with untapped potential. I think that's what I see in the future for us.